John Petrucci and Jordan Rudess sat backstage at their latest Dream Theater gig, drenched in sweat, guitars and keyboards still humming from their final encore. The crowd was still chanting, but their minds were already somewhere else. More specifically, they were thinking about their substitute teaching shifts at Belvedere North High School the next morning. John Petrucci, forever the overachiever, flexed his massive biceps as he slung his guitar over his shoulder.
Yo, Johnny, how the fuck are we supposed to make it back in time for this shit?
We take the red eye, duh, then we walk in like nothing happened. Mr. McNamara and Mr. Young reporting for duty.
Mike Portnoy, who had been sipping a beer in the corner, burst out laughing.
Are you too serious? You're telling me that the most technically proficient guitarist and keyboardist on the planet are pulling substitute teacher shifts? Why? Are you bored of shredding, or do you just get off on making high schoolers miserable?
First of all, fuck you. Second of all, this pays surprisingly well, and it's not like we don't have downtime between tours. Plus, I don't need some dumbass high school kid knowing I'm the Jordan Rudess. I saw the
Yeah, because they definitely recognize the wizard-looking motherfucker with the longest fingers in history. Oh, wait, I forgot about your genius undercover name, Mr. Young. Real incognito.
Says the guy who got kicked out of the band and spent a decade throwing temper tantrums before coming back.
Let's, all right, enough dick measuring. We just have to get through tomorrow without blowing our cover. We communicate like we always do, through music.
What the hell do you mean by that?
Jordan cracked his knuckles and started tapping out a 7/8 rhythm on the table. Petrucci instantly responded by drumming out a syncopated 5/4 counter rhythm on his guitar case. It was their secret language, their way of communicating without words. Any Dream Theater fan could probably decipher it, but a bunch of high school kids? Not a chance.
You two are absolute fucking nerds. Just say words like normal humans.
Like you'd understand, you rhythmically challenged has-been.
The next morning, the duo arrived at Belvedere North, dressed in their most painfully average teacher attire. Petrucci, now Mr. McNamara, adjusted his tie while glaring at Jordan, a.k.a. Mr. Young, who was already annoyed.
This shirt itches.
Shut up and act normal. We just gotta get through today.
Things were going well until third period, when a student, a scrawny kid with an ironic Metallica shirt, started squinting at Petrucci like he recognized him.
Hey, Mr. McNamara, you kinda look like...
Before he could finish, Jordan kicked the kid's desk and launched into a fast-paced 11/16 rhythm on the whiteboard with a dry erase marker. Petrucci caught on immediately, nodding in response by tapping a polyrhythmic pattern on the podium. The class sat there confused as hell, while the two men essentially had a full-blown argument through their instruments. Petrucci immediately launched into an angry 13/8 response, glaring at Jordan. "We've been compromised."
Fuck this, I quit.
Nah, not yet. We gotta get through the damn day.
God damn it, John, where the hell are you going?
Petrucci power walked down the hall, shoved open the bathroom door, and climbed onto the sink. He reached up, pried off a ceiling tile, and grinned as he pulled down a hidden Ernie Ball Music Man guitar. He didn't stop there. From inside the vent, he grabbed a Mesa Boogie amp and started plugging everything in. A few moments later, the unmistakable opening notes of Acid Rain by Liquid Tension Experiment blasted through the bathroom walls. Meanwhile, Jordan was back in the classroom, frantically trying to keep the students distracted.
All right, who wants to learn about music theory? Yeah, that's right. Music theory is really cool.
Mr. Young, what the fuck is that? A student asked.
That's just the janitor. He's really into prog metal. It's a niche hobby.
Another monstrous riff erupted, and Jordan broke out in a cold sweat.
Everyone, let's talk about polyrhythms. Yeah, how about we clap in 7/8? No? Fuck it, just do something.
The class sat in dumbfounded silence as Jordan began awkwardly beatboxing in odd time signatures to mask Petrucci's impromptu shred fest. But it was no use. The entire school had already heard it. Within minutes, the principal stormed into the room. Mr. Young, what the hell is going on?
You wouldn't fucking believe me if I told you.
Before the principal could press him further, a fire alarm suddenly blared through the school. The students erupted into chaos, scrambling for their bags and running out the door. Jordan furrowed his brows.
Oh, what the fuck now?
Cut to Petrucci, still in the bathroom, shredding at full volume. The sheer intensity of his solo had somehow overheated the wiring, setting off the fire alarm.
Oh, shit.
You set off the fucking fire alarm?
Dude, I barely had the gain up.
Before they could argue, the principal reappeared, arms crossed. Gentlemen, I don't know what the hell kind of operation you're running, but you two are fired.
Oh, thank fuck.
Well, guess we're going back on tour. All right, time to hit a new PR at the gym. I want 800 on bench, 1,200 on deadlift, and 1,000 on squat.
Dude, do you ever fucking rest?
For the next hour, the gym transformed into a sonic and physical war zone. Petrucci screamed through reps, while Jordan shredded mind-meltingly complex riffs at top volume. Every time Petrucci loaded another plate, Jordan doubled his BPM. The gym manager begged them to stop. They refused. Petrucci's final deadlift caused a minor seismic event, and Jordan collapsed from exhaustion mid-solo. As they stumbled out, Petrucci patted Jordan's shoulder.
Same time tomorrow, weakling?
The next day at the gym, Petrucci decided to go even harder. He slammed 1,000 pounds onto the squat rack while Jordan begrudgingly plugged in his keyboard.
All right, first the glass prison. I need maximum aggression.
Jordan groaned but started playing. Next was deadlifts.
Play in the name of God or I'm not lifting.
Jordan rolled his eyes but complied. John Petrucci and Jordan Rudess sat in the Dream Theater tour bus, still fuming from the fact that they had been fired from Belvedere North High School. Petrucci was tuning his Ernie Ball Music Man, scowling, while Jordan angrily tapped out a polyrhythm on the table. Across from them, Mike Portnoy and James Labrie were in tears, laughing.
You guys are telling me that after getting fired for literally setting off a fire alarm with your dumbass shred session, you still want to sneak back in as substitute teachers?
And Jesus Christ, you have all the things you could do in your free time. You pick teaching. What's next? Tutoring kids in music theory, giving detentions for not knowing what a diminished seventh chord is.
First of all, fuck both of you. Second of all, we need to keep our cover intact. You really think some 15-year-old jackass should know that I'm the John Petrucci?
We got unfinished business. We can't let some high school principal get the best of us.
Oh yeah, God forbid the legacy of Dream Theater be tarnished by not pretending to be some bullshit high school teachers named Mr. McNamara and Mr. Young.
Jordan shot him a middle finger while Petrucci, instead of arguing, started strumming a syncopated 7/8 rhythm on his guitar. Jordan immediately responded by tapping out a 5/4 pattern on the table. Their eyes locked. A full-blown conversation was happening. Through time signatures.
Oh my fucking God, here we go again with this nerd shit.
I don't even want to know what they're saying. I bet they're planning some Mission Impossible level bullshit to sneak back into that school.
It's settled. We're going back.
Goddamn right we are.
The next morning, Petrucci and Jordan sat in Petrucci's truck outside Belvedere North High School, dressed once again in their pathetic teacher disguises. Petrucci adjusted his tie, his massive arms barely contained by his dress shirt, while Jordan rubbed his temples in frustration.
This is the dumbest fucking idea we've ever had.
Nah, the dumbest idea was letting Portnoy back in the band.
All right, how the fuck are we getting in? We got fired, remember?
We just walk in like we own the place.
Oh yeah, real solid plan, dumbass. Walk in like we own the place. That's gonna work so well when they literally told us never to come back.
Jordan sighed and followed as Petrucci strode straight through the front doors like he was about to play Madison Square Garden. The receptionist looked up, her eyes narrowing immediately.
Mr. McNamara, Mr. Young, didn't you two get fired?
Fired? Us? Nah, you must be mistaken. We're just, covering a shift.
Yeah, emergency coverage, budget cuts, you know how it is.
No one told me about.
Before she could finish, Jordan suddenly started tapping out a fast-paced 11/16 rhythm on the counter. Petrucci instantly joined in, knocking a 9/8 pattern against the desk. The receptionist blinked, confused as hell, while they communicated in their musical time signature code. "Dude, we need a distraction," Jordan's beat implied. "Already working on it," Petrucci's rhythm responded. At that moment, the school bell rang and students flooded the hallway, causing chaos. Petrucci took his chance and grabbed Jordan's arm, yanking him down the hallway.
Go, go, go!
Fucking hell, John. We are so getting arrested.
Nah, man, we're back.
All right, genius, what's the plan now? We just stand here looking like dipshits until they call the cops.
Nah, we need to actually teach a class to make it look legit.
Oh, yeah, sure. Let's just grab a bunch of high schoolers and teach them advanced music theory in 17/16 time. That won't get us caught at all.
Before Petrucci could respond, the classroom door swung open. A group of students shuffled in, looking confused. A lanky kid in a Metallica hoodie raised an eyebrow. Aren't you guys the teachers that got fired?"
No, that was, our twin brothers. We're new substitutes.
The class looked skeptical. Another kid, rocking a Dream Theater shirt, narrowed his eyes.
You kind of look like John Petrucci.
Haha. Yeah, I get that a lot. But no, I'm Mr. McNamara. Definitely not some world-famous guitarist. And this is Mr. Young, a completely normal, not insane music teacher.
All right, class, let's start with music appreciation. Who wants to learn about odd time signatures?
A kid in the back groaned. I just want to listen to Yeet."
Oh, you poor misguided child.
Just as things started to settle, the intercom crackled.
Attention, all teachers. We have unauthorized personnel in the building. If you see anyone who is not supposed to be here, please report them immediately.
Oh, wow, John, I wonder who that could be about.
All right, everyone. Today's lesson is simple. Shut the fuck up.
Before Petrucci could respond, the door suddenly burst open. Standing there, arms crossed, was none other than the principal.
Gentlemen, would you like to explain why you're in my school again?
God damn it, John.
I already told you to. You're fired. What the hell are you doing back here?
Oh, come on, Mr. McGuire. Give us a break. We're just here to help out. We're offering emergency coverage for your substitute teacher shortage.
Yeah, that's right. We just happen to be available on short notice. No big deal.
I'm not stupid. I know exactly who you two are, and I don't care how many different names you're using. You're not fooling anyone.
You really want to make a scene in front of the class? Because I'll be honest with you, you're not going to like what happens when you try to kick us out.
Is that a threat, Mr. Young?
Petrucci immediately started tapping his fingers against the desk in 7/8. Jordan, picking up on the rhythm, started humming a 5/4 line under his breath. It was their only way out of this situation. Without speaking a word, they were planning their escape.
What the hell are you two doing now?
All right, look, if you're going to kick us out, do it already. We've been fired, fine. But you're not stopping us from doing this.
Before anyone could respond, the door swung open again. It was Mike Portnoy, strolling in with a beer in one hand and a grin on his face.
Look at this fucking disaster. You two look like shit trying to teach high school. What the hell is going on here? Are you really trying to pretend you're not Dream Theater?
And you are?
I'm Mike Portnoy, the guy who actually got kicked out of Dream Theater for a while. You know, the real asshole of the band. Yeah, I'm just here to watch this shit show go down. You're probably better off firing all of them.
Not helping, Mike.
Well, this is going exactly as planned.
I've had enough of this. All of you, out of my school. Now.
But just as she turned to leave, the fire alarm suddenly blared, cutting through the building with a shrill wail. The students screamed, running toward the doors in panic.
Nice going, John?
Yeah, man, I'd say that was totally planned.
Oh, fuck you.
As the principal stormed out, still muttering about fired teachers and code violations, Petrucci turned to the remaining students.
All right, class, enjoy your unscheduled fire drill. But remember, don't stop believing, even if your substitute teachers are total assholes.
We're never doing this again.
Next time, we'll just go back to playing stadiums and not pretending to be high school teachers.
As they made their exit, the school still buzzing with confusion.
Finally, let's get the hell out of here.
Yeah, but next time I'm bringing my guitar for real.
As the fire alarm's shrill wail began to fade and the students trickled back into the classroom, the principal was nowhere in sight. Petrucci and Jordan exchanged a glance, their minds already working on their next move.
All right, since we're apparently still employed, he shot a look at the still murmuring students. Let's make the best of this and actually teach something useful. Today we're going to break down Dream Theater's entire discography.
Jordan rubbed his eyes, clearly done with the nonsense, but already following along.
Yeah, we'll go through the albums. We'll tell you which ones are worth a damn and which ones should have never seen the light of day.
Wait, what? You guys are Dream Theater and you're the real JP from DT?
And I'm Jordan Rudess. You know, the one who makes all the retarded keyboard noises that sound like I take my 7-inch cock and just start smashing random keys. Kind of like the Rite of Passage solo.
All right, fuck it. Let's start from the beginning. When Dream and Day Unite, our first album. Honestly, it's good, but not great. We were figuring shit out, trying to find our sound. And let me tell you, I didn't know half of what I was doing yet. Still, it has some gems, like A Fortune and Lies, so don't sleep on it.
Yeah, if you want to hear a band trying really hard to sound like other bands. You know, before we figured out that we were Dream Theater and not some knockoff of Queensryche or whatever the fuck.
Now, let's talk about images and words. That's where we hit our stride. The first real masterpiece. Tracks like Pull Me Under, Under a Glass Moon, Learning to Live. Perfect. Iconic. And it's the only reason most people know who we are, honestly.
You want a song that changed prog metal? Metropolis Part First. Nuff said.
But here's the catch. The album's great, but let's be honest. Take the Time. It's a solid track. But come on. It's got some real cringe moments in there. Like the lyrics. Yikes.
And don't get me started on the piano riff in Under a Glass Moon. You guys think it sounds all cool and jazzy, but it's completely out of place for the song's vibe. That lowlife Kevin Moore is the one who did that shit. Me? I would have made it perfect. A little too show-offy even for us.
Moving on. Then we hit Awake. This one's a mixed bag. We had some real bangers like A Mind Beside Itself. Great, super dark, a little more mature. But then we also threw some nonsense on there. The Mirror? What the fuck were we thinking?
So, I'm going to say it. A Change of Seasons. It's a great track, no doubt, but don't act like it's our greatest achievement. We know what we were trying to do, but seriously, that season change theme, it's a little too on the nose for my liking.
Hey, that song is about my mother, you ignorant, stupid, bald-headed, dick-sucking fuck.
Suck my nuts, Mike.
Wait, didn't you guys put out like 16 albums? How do you remember all of this?
The fuck? I live and breathe this shit. I've been through it all, kid. And I can tell you, some of these albums are gems, and others are just straight up shit.
So next we get to Scenes from a Memory. Now this one is a masterpiece, a fucking masterpiece. If you haven't heard this album, you're doing yourself a disservice. Go home, skip the homework, and just listen to it. The story, the playing, everything. This is where Dream Theater became Dream Theater.
What about Falling into Infinity?
Shut up. We don't talk about that one.
Now, we hit Train of Thought. This was my spiked up hair days. Oh my gosh, I was such a stud. I had an affair every show with some hot bitch, and one was Jordan's wife, Danielle. But don't tell Rena, hey. People either love it, or they think it's just too much. You know what I think? This album is perfect. Every song slaps, except Vacant, because James Labrie said I can't shred a solo on that one. But every other song is perfect for my gym lifts. This Dying Soul helped me bench 800 pounds for the first time. In my opinion, In the Name of God is easily the best song on this album, no question.
Oh my God, Octavarium, that's some of my best work. I love when I finger the fingerboard for 3 minutes straight. I feel like such a Sigma male. The Root of All Evil, one of the best 12-step suite songs.
Yes. Systematic Chaos, another masterpiece, Ministry of and Lost Souls, In the Presence of Enemies, The Dark Eternal Night, Constant Motion, Repentance. All of these songs are complete bangers.
My final thoughts? If you want to know what Dream Theater really sounds like, you need to listen to Black Clouds and Silver Linings and A Dramatic Turn of Events. Both solid albums, but we were finally getting the hang of this making music that doesn't make you want to punch yourself in the face thing.
But Dream Theater after that, fuck the astonishing. It sucks so much cock. Who the hell wants to sit through a double album about some stupid story? Yeah, it's artistic, but at what cost?
So, yeah, we've had our hits, our flops, and everything in between. But hey, don't take our word for it. Go listen for yourselves. Just don't listen to everything, because there's some serious dog shit in there.
So are we gonna like finish this lesson or?
Get the fuck out of here.
The class scrambled to the door, and Jordan slapped Petrucci on the back.
See, this is why I hate teaching.
You'll get used to it.